I'll be with you in just a minute. It's ringing. Hello, Mr. Smith Jones Smith? Yes. How are you? I'm from the Insurance Viagra Social Security Company, and I just wanted to let you know that low rates can keep you out of jail. What? What? Hello? Why does that keep happening? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Video Calling Show. Why does that keep happening? Not why do you keep getting hung up on? Why do you keep calling me? That is the subject for tonight. But I want to welcome you all to the Video Calling Show. That show that invites anyone to come on, video conference in, and talk to your old buddy Jim. I am Jim, your host of the Video Calling Show, and I will be here for about the next hour. My job is to listen and learn to and about you, and I welcome you all. Joining is very easy. All you've got to do is go to zoom.us, click on join a meeting, enter in the meeting ID number when it asks for it. You will show up on my green screen, and I will bring you up. First come, first serve, as time allows. And I will be only too happy to chat with you about this subject and or any other subject that you have in mind. Thanks for being here, folks. If that sounds like content that is your bag of chips, by all means, hit that subscribe button right now and ring that bell so you don't miss another episode. Maybe, who knows, maybe it'll be you on the show next. Tonight's topic is one that is near and dear to me. And oh, by the way, tonight's topic brought to you by your host. That'd be me. It's a thorn in my side, and I'm sure it's a thorn in everyone else's side. It is solicitors and why they keep bugging us. I am so tired. Used to be the snake and oil salesman of old would travel around, whip crowds up into a frenzy, and of course, sell them their crap. Then it became a door-to-door sort of profession, I'll say, air quotes. Don't you just love air quotes? And all they could do was knock on your door and try to sell you crap. Nowadays, well, then it progressed into a phone and mail racket, which, I get marketing. Mail's kind of on the passive side. That's cool. But when you show up at somebody's doorstep or you ring on their phone, that is not passive. That is aggressive. And that's what pisses people off. It's why they started the no call lists in the first place, which of course you hardly ever hear about now. I'm sure somebody, I should say hello to, I think I'm up against a lot of competition this Thursday evening, which is fine, but we've got Not a Great Gamer. How you doing, buddy? Raven the Commentator 2001. Good seeing you. Good seeing Bearded Tech Guy. Welcome as always. We've got Whole 180. Good to see you. And Two Family Homestead. Also very good to see you. Welcome and thanks for joining us. But yeah, I mean, it has yet again come to a crescendo where I bet I get. Oh, Patty Broussard, Jesse Mendez, how you guys doing? Good to see you guys. Good to see you. I bet I get at least 3 of those a day, and I am not exaggerating at all. I've had this cell phone number since probably, I don't know, 97. This particular cell phone number. So it's been out there a damn good long time, and like anything else, the longer you have something, the more lists you become a part of. Not surprising at all. But the whole reason that they came up with those no call lists is because people complain, I'm sure, that someone has lobbied our illustrious representatives in the horrible halls of Congress to somehow, and I mean all Congress, both state and federal, to somehow keep that from even being effective, and that pisses me off. Now we're running into a whole nother breed of solicitors, and those would be the ones with nefarious purposes, right? The ones that tell you that they're from the Social Security Administration and you're going to jail. What? We we have an order for arrest out for you. The sad part about that is they get stupid people to fall for that thing. And I would say it's not stupid, but ignorant people, ignorant of government process. The Social Security Administration, the FBI, will not call you. They will show up at your door, or they'll email you. I'm sorry, mail you, for sure. If it's really serious, it'll be certified. So don't be fooled by those. Oh, but man, it's a daily battle. It is an absolutely. What does Jesse say? Oh, as long as I'm on the A list. Well, yeah, I would say that. Oh well, Patty, I'm happy to have you here. Drone Kings in Darwin, how you doing? Said it's great here. I get calls on the mobile that hang up when I answer. Testing the line, see if there's a warm body on the other side is what they're doing. Follow up a few days later with an active call. Well, I want to hear what you guys do about solicitors. I'll sprinkle mine in as the evening progresses, but I'm really interested to hear how you guys deal with, the robocalls, the real people, people who you've actually done business with before, and they just won't stop. I mean, there is a point to marketing where you get the law of diminishing returns literally takes effect, and you are wasting money. If you get somebody who's not apt to buy again from you, stop wasting the time trying to get them back as a customer. You've got to know when to stop. And I've got a few of those people that continually call me, some on an innocent basis. I just don't need the product. I remember I love Sweetwater, Sweetwater Music. They're actually in northern Indiana, I believe. And I got to tell you something about this, because it's not something that they're doing wrong. I think they're doing so much right, but it kind of goes in the line with that maybe too much follow up, and I think they've backed off of that. But I got a call after my order from a representative and wanted to know how things were going, and if I needed anything else, and what he could do for me. And I thought, wow, now that's friggin' customer service. But I just didn't need anything else, and I haven't for years. And I got a call maybe 6 months ago. I don't remember if it was the same representative because it's been years, asking me if everything was okay with the product years later. And I thought, wow, that is customer service. Now that's the right way to do marketing. That is the right way to do marketing, because I am literally, every time I go to think about buying a piece of electronics that has to do with music, or any sort of musical instrument or whatnot, I think of Sweetwater right off the bat. How you doing, Dirty D's? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, Two Family Homestead says, if I catch one of those calls when we were doing a live stream, they feature them. That is awesome. And Beer Tech Guy enjoys getting spam calls. I don't think the poor people on the other end who win the caller lottery do. Yeah, I know. Well, you got to come on and tell me about it, because I've got some stories. There are a few things. Now, I don't go as far as some of the folks on YouTube. There are some channels out there, and the first one that comes to mind is Rosie IRL. I'll see if I can call that up. I think that's what her name is. I will see if I can call up her channel. She just knocks it out of the park. It's probably not just one word. Oh, really? Well, shame on me for typing it into the search bar, and not the damn YouTube search bar. So I'm going to call her up, because she messes with these people like crazy. And that and her wonderful voice has netted her 314,000 subscribers. Pay no attention to that banner. She needs a new banner. But she jacks with these people, and it is hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. All right, we've got guests now, so I should stop my yammering and get some folks up here. What do you guys think? You think that sounds like a good idea? Redneck Connection, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Hello, Jesse. Beautiful Disaster, welcome to the show as well. Love having you guys here. And Raven the Commentator 2001, I'm going to say hello to you in just a moment anyway. So, Jess, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I sure can, man. How's it going?
Cool.
We are back to that, eh? Okay.
Okay.
Not a problem, dude. Not a problem. We've seen you on the show before, so.
Yeah, we all know what I look like.
We all know
I
what.
need to scare them every night I'm out here.
I still have your name up on my saved.
Well, that's good.
My saved settings.
That's all right.
Oh, good. Hey, it's good to talk to you again, man.
You too. So I want to tell you what my little thing is. Have you ever had those guys that come from the alternative electric company? They come to your door and they want to look at your bill and see if they can save you money.
I have not had one of those. No.
Oh yeah. Well, they come around and what they do is they'll knock on your door. I'm here to save you money on your electric bill, right? You give them your account number. They look at, oh yeah, we can save you, and we can save you a bunch of money. And you go, oh, that's cool. I'm not interested though. But it doesn't matter because all they want is your account number. What they do then is they go to their company and say, here's an account number. And that company goes to the electric company and says, hey, we just signed up another one for our sir and get your electric and your gas to us. And then before you know it, you're getting a double bill and you don't know why.
Yeah.
Right. You don't know why until you start looking and go, oh, wait a minute, I'm paying double. What's going on here? You have to literally go back and cancel that out. Well, in my house, I got a front porch door and an inside house door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Typically, most people will knock on the front porch and you go answer the door, right? But these guys, no, they're not going to stop there. If that door's not locked, they're going to walk up to the house door in the porch.
Wow. That's
That's
ballsy.
Yeah. And my little trick for getting rid of them is I walk to the door. I say, hi, I'm so-and-so. I said, okay. And I continue walking out the door, easing them back out the front. And I kind of walk them back to the front door. And by that time, they've told me who they are. I said, well, thanks. Goodbye. Close the door and walk inside. Oh, no, we're here to help you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
And as far as robocalls, I get a lot of Medicare.
Oh, so, yeah. And by the way, if and
the thing that upsets me the most about that is they will use local phone numbers.
Oh,
People's names with local phone numbers, and they're who knows where the hell they are, but they're not here. I just ignore them, hang up on them. I ask them if they're recording. If they don't respond, I just hang up. If they do respond, I just hang up anyways. I say no thanks. But the guys that come up to the door, I got a couple of them really upset with me because I come out with my camera phone and asking them who they were, what they were doing, oh no, I've heard of you guys. You're that scam. You're those scam guys. Oh no, you can't film me. First of all, you're on my porch. And yes, I can. And then follow them to my neighbor's house. Remember I told you the old guy lives off to my left there.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. I followed them over I didn't follow them, but after they left me, they went over to his house. I walked right over there, kept filming and telling Don, no, Don, you don't show him your account number. The next thing you know, and he didn't believe me.
Oh, really?
Didn't believe me. And I told him, okay, you watch. And sure enough, 2 months later, he's like, oh, man, those guys got me. I said, I told you don't show them this. Do not show your account number to these people.
No.
All they need. if they can write it down, they take it to their boss, they make their commission, they get you signed up to their deal, and then you got to go through the hassle of getting out of it.
Yeah, and that's true for so many things. I mean,
Right.
you should never show your account number to anyone except, the company that you got it from and your lawyer.
Yeah. Here's another good scam. Hey, we're going to send you a free e-pen
Oh, God, yeah.
in email. So you go, oh, cool, I'll do it. But wait, you need to pay shipping. So we need your account number. And like most people, you don't read all the fine print.
Mm-hmm.
And way down the bottom, it says, this will be a reoccurring bill once a month, and you will get the stuff the crap that we're sending you.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Oh, that's happened before too.
Oh, sure.
You got to really be careful,
You do.
especially online, on the internet.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so easy to scam. It's just so easy.
Oh, and the scammers have become the new solicitors, in mass. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Absolutely.
Well, those guys come to my door. I get a whole different reaction to them when I open carry. I don't know why. They see a 45 on my hip.
I think I surprise them when I'm really friendly, but I'm being aggressively walking them towards the front door. I'm pointing to them the front door. Here's the front door. Go back out there. And then they stand there and turn around and try to talk to me. And I close the door and walk inside. But I'm really nice to them. I'm not being mean or nasty or being belligerent or nothing. I'm just being very, polite.
Well, that's very polite of you, Jesse.
My porch.
That is very nice of you, Jesse. You're
Yes,
arguably a better man than I am.
Well, it's surprising how, because they expect to walk up and be
welcomed.
No, not necessarily
No?
welcome. They expect people to fight them all the time.
Yeah.
They expect that. No, they expect that. Get out of my porch. Get out, whatever. They expect that. What they don't expect is someone being really nice to them and walking them out the door and then slamming the door in their face. Hey, Dano.
Dano, what's up, man? Good to see you.
He said by the fire, he says.
Oh,
That's
man.
I hear you. I'm not going until Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
awesome.
That sucks.
I know.
But that's how I deal with them.
Well, good on you, man. That's a really good technique, and I hope somebody walks away with some of these techniques and finds it works in their favor.
Yeah, you don't have to be mean.
No.
You can be polite and cordial and just kick them out your door. I love it. What I love the most is the expression on their face when they realize they've just been walked out the door and the door's been slammed on them.
Yeah.
With a smile.
Yeah. One, they didn't get a fight. Two, they think, well, maybe this guy's interested. And three, oh, crap.
Yeah, right. Oh, it's so much fun. I love it.
I know. Well, thanks, Jesse.
Yeah, well, okay. Time to let somebody else tell their stories.
All right, bud. Thanks for sharing, dude.
I don't want to hog up the whole hour, though. I could, right?
Oh, we could talk for hours, dude. I know that for a fact.
I'll give somebody a chance. We'll see you later.
All right, brother. Take care.
All right, bye. How you hang up? Oh, yeah. Right there.
Right there. Oh, that's so funny. That's so killing them with kindness, man. Especially when they're overly aggressive, they're going to try to jump in your shit. I hate that. Let's see. We've got a whole bunch of people here. I want to say hello to Glitch Einman. Glitch Eman. Welcome to the show. Beautiful disaster. Good to see you again. Let's see here. Tony viewed this. How you doing, man? Good to see you. You lucky bastard. He won the another Pusha wheel tonight. Pure Moroccan, good to see you. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome. Ghana, how you doing? Hello. For those of you who are new here, this is a call-in show. I provide a topic that we can talk about. You can talk about other things as well. And joining is real easy. It's a teleconferencing thing. All you've got to do is point your browser to zoom.us, click on join a meeting, and enter in that meeting ID. You get put into the green room, and I try to get on as many people as I possibly can within about an hour every Sunday through Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, Friday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, usually for those folks who can't make my later shows. And it still gives me the weekend off. So welcome aboard, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let's see how Raven handles solicitors, shall we? Can you hear me on? Oh, she hadn't typed in the. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank gravy. All right, we'll give Raven a few moments to realize that that the request has been sent to pop on her microphone, if nothing else, because we still can't hear you, Raven.
Hello.
Hello. Remember not to listen to the YouTube. Got to listen to the Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure that this computer thing works. I'm just calling there with the computer.
Oh, okay.
So, Jess, he mentioned something about robocalls. Believe it or not, my dad gets them almost all the time. And unfortunately, I happen to be a victim of some of those as well. For example, I remember getting a voicemail from some guy. His name was like Officer So-and-so or something. And he said, "This is Officer So-and-so, and your security account number is in danger," and blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, the best thing you could do is if you get spam calls, just ignore them. And if you have a tendency to get voicemails from those people, please, 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 please delete them.
Yes.
As soon as you see them.
Yes. Do not call back. And if you get them live, my suggestion would be 1, just hang up, or 2, if I'm in a good mood, I'll say thanks but no thanks. And by the way, take me off your list. I know it's not going to happen most of the time, but I want them to take my phone number off the list, and it's better to ask than not.
Yeah, and speaking of no-call lists, I'm not sure why not enough people would get themselves off. Well, not get themselves off the no-call list, because then they're doomed with more calls of saying, "Hi, this is so-and-so, and this means to your credit score, and blah, blah, blah. Call immediately or we'll send you to jail."
I know, and they found a ways around those, which is why I don't think the call-in lists are being used much anymore.
Yeah, and to those scammers, all I gotta say, from the Monopoly game, do not pass go, do not collect $200.
Let me ask you a quick question, Raven.
Yeah.
When you're playing Monopoly, if you land on go, is it still just $200, or do you guys dispense $400 for landing on the go space?
Well, for go space, you still collect $200. It all just depends on like how many times you pass go. But if you land in a jail spot, you do not pass go, and you do not collect $200.
That is true. That is true. Why I asked that is because a lot of people's house rules, that we all throw in house rules. They'll say that if you land on go, you get double. I don't know. so many different rules as you play those games.
Yeah, so many different rules. Like especially, there's a cheaters edition of Monopoly now.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding you. One time I went to an Entertainment. For those of you who are outside of Colorado Springs, Entertainment is it's an all-in entertainment store, all in one. You get like comic books, video games, DVDs, board games, all that kind of stuff. I mean, you can get some toys there too.
Interesting.
Anyways, we saw like the Monopoly Cheaters Edition, and Dad was like, "Now I can't get in trouble for cheating in Monopoly." And I'm just like, like I kind of get frustrated every time like my dad sometimes cheats on Monopoly, and I'm just like, dude, that's cheating.
How do you cheat in Monopoly though?
Well, I think you just cheat them out of their money. I think
Oh,
that's how it is. You just cheat them out of your money. Kind of like how those scammers are trying to cheat you out of your social security number, out of your money, out of all of your private information,
yep.
whatever.
Yep. Miscalculate the rent by a few thousand.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that person over there is not very good at math. Yeah, that's a $2,000 rent with one house on it.
Yeah. And then that person ends up with nothing. No homes, no money, no cash, nothing.
Exactly. Oh, well, what other advice would you give people on how to deal with solicitors?
Oh, if there are other solicitors at your door, then by all means, just don't forget to like tell somebody about it. That way, they would try to deal with them in their best way to their ability. If they've got a gun, then chances are guns might scare them away. But otherwise, if the person would try to shoot them out of their house, then just let them shoot them out of their house and send them on their merry way to whatever they're gonna do.
All right, we will take that advice to heart. Thanks, I appreciate that.
No problem.
Well, I'm going to move to Tony's way in the wings, and I want to thank you for coming on, and I appreciate
All
it.
right. Thank you so much.
You bet. Take care.
Bye bye.
Always fun having Raven on. She's a pistol. Yeah, when I said that you get a different reaction when you open carry to the door, I don't want anybody to misconstrue that as though I'm threatening. It's just like, hey, it is what it is, and keeps them honest as far as I'm concerned. If anybody comes in my house that's uninvited, they are not going to enjoy that at all. All right. Because that was such a fun subject, let's bring in our next guest. Oh, and I've got to type. Okay. Hang on, Tony. Oh, it's a different look for you. Color.
Look at this, huh?
Wow, man. Technology. Where's it going to take us now?
I don't know. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're not even using your headset. What's up with that?
No, I got the speakers going. If those are getting picked up by the mic, let me know. And then I got a microphone now, so.
Yeah, I'm not getting any feedback.
Perfect.
Good.
Great.
Good. So what's up, man?
So I've got a list of things we need to talk about.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for coming on, Tony. We'll have you back on real soon.
Oh man, this is confusing because I see you and I on the top of the screen, and then I just see me at the bottom of the screen. And me at the bottom of the screen is about a second behind.
Oh yeah, well don't look at that.
Top of the screen.
In the
Hey,
Zoom
Mike,
feed,
how
you
you
should.
doing, man?
God, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. You?
It's good to talk to you. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
I was going to change my name before I came in tonight.
It wouldn't have helped you.
Yeah, I was going to do King of the Wheel.
Yeah, I know, right? Damn you. Did you net?
Huh?
Did you catch any good swells in there?
I got a couple.
Yeah.
I was playing for Panic the Paranormal. It was Sean's birthday tonight, and I've been hitting the wheel so much lately that I just, I was like, oh, I'll play for, it's their birthday. I'll play for Sean.
Holy
won
kidding.
next round.
That's awesome.
So,
Well, how did that? See, I missed it. I came in late. How did you get called up as well? Or your
because
number?
Andrew was like, well, no, we're doing a speed round for both of them because it's still Tony's win. And I was like, all right, okay, cool, whatever.
Cool.
So he threw me up there too, But
That's awesome.
yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool stuff. I'd like to first start out by saying that Toledo just solicited my spot. I wanted to be number one tonight, and he solicited it. So
Yeah, he beat you to it. Yeah, he dialed my number first.
the next thing I'd like to mention is that you always get $400 when you land on go.
Oh, okay. House rules at Tony's house. $400 when you land on
playing
go.
with somebody who doesn't offer me $400 when I land on go, the board gets flipped. All right, I'll flip that son of a gun.
Game over.
People trying to sell me car warranties.
Oh man,
I'm about ready to go nuts. I'm about ready to go stand outside the building. It's probably nowhere near me.
that happens to me too,
I
Tony.
want to fight them. I want to fight these people.
I do too. That happens to me too. Somehow on my wife's car. How they got my number, I'll never know.
It's the new thing, man. They're trying to sell them to everybody.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
And then these people that want me to pay off my student loans, they can get fucked. Sorry, but they can.
I forgot about one that I can't wait to talk about.
The student loan one gets me. I get them on the phone like, oh, we want to consolidate your student loans. I was like, you do? Like, yeah. I'm like, cool. Like, how much do I have racked up in student loans? You know, the guy's like, oh, it looks like you got quite a bit. And we got a program. I'm like, dude, I dropped out of high school. Eat shit. Suck it. Thank you.
Suck it, solicitor.
Done with it. What else we got here? Oh, and I think the one like that I just pop up. I think the one that Raven was talking about is probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
It's always somebody from Middle East, and they're calling saying that you screwed up on your taxes. They've frozen all your assets, and the cops are coming. They're on their way.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't believe when these people call that they don't have the Bad Boy song playing in the background. That's how serious they are about this. You go into jail. That's it. You know. So I like to, when I get them on the phone, they mispronounce every third word. So I always like to repeat it back to them. You know. So if they tell me, oh no, you know, Sharif is coming, I'm like, oh, Sharif. Ooh, I know Sharif. He ain't coming to my house, is he? You know, like I don't know. I try to keep them on there for a little while. I figure the longer I play with them, the less somebody's actually really getting scammed. You know, because there's people who just don't.
Oh, I know. I have a very similar technique with robocalls. I just put the phone down.
I do that too.
Mm-hmm.
No, I do that too. If they call on Fridays, right? So so Fridays we're in meetings all day on Fridays, and if they call and I'm in a meeting, I'll just flip the phone face down and just, you know, just shut it off. Like what I'll do is I just silence it and then I put it down or whatever. But if they call and we're on break, I answer it and just let it sit, and this is just banter in the room anyway, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll answer it, you know, and I do the same thing here at home. I'll turn my phone, I'll answer it, and I'll put it down on the table, and my 2-year-olds will both stand there, you know, arguing and beating on toys and stuff. So, if I'm in the car with my kids love it. When I'm in my wife's car, I connect up to the car with the phone. Hey, fine. We're finally getting technologically advanced over here. If you this is the car, but anyway, I'll answer the phone. My 2 oldest sons will just be quiet, and I'll be like, "Oh, it's okay. You can talk. It's just moron, you know." Yeah, whatever, you know. Can I do something real quick?
Here? Yeah.
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 If you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. What are you gonna do? I trust you.
All right. Thanks. So anyways, like I promised you, this is number 2. Enjoy it. Watch the whole thing. Come check Jim out when you're over here. There you go, man. I was just making a clip for my channel. Thanks.
Oh, man. That's cool, though. That's cool.
Yeah. I've got this new idea.
Me with that stupid ass look on my face.
That was even better.
What's he talking about?
I was watching. I got the shades on so I can watch. So I was actually watching you while I was facing the camera, watching your face, and I was thinking, man, I'm still in second place. I still haven't put, like, Gamer still has put the best look on your face, I think. I need to go back and watch the streams that I'm in with Not a Great Gamer and see the look on my own face.
Oh, man.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're about ready to find or have a new one to watch.
I was hoping. All right. Well, listen. I think I covered all the modern day solicitors, with the exception of the 50 piles of credit cards. Apparently, I've got amazing credit. Apparently, everyone's credit. But yeah, I think I've covered everything I can think of. I think in England, a solicitor is a renter, I think. So this should be an interesting conversation.
This should be an interesting.
Yeah, I think so. So
wow.
Well, they're the people who throw the renters out. I don't know. He'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Hey, will you pass a message on for me?
Sure.
Will you tell him I said hi?
Absolutely, man.
I appreciate that.
From Tony.
Yeah, it's always good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
You bet.
See you, bro.
Bye. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. And he mentioned those stupid ass what was it? The credit card ones. I get calls for that all the time. Do you guys know how many credit cards I own? This many. I don't believe in credit cards. I haven't had a credit card since 1993. I can't stand them. Now you can say a debit card's a credit card, but I never run over my limit. So 0 credit cards. And if you're smart, you will too. Unsecured debt is arguably the worst thing you can get yourself involved in. Now, secured debt, whether it's house or car, that's okay. Business, that if you've made the deal right, it's okay. As long as you're not purchasing things beyond your means, that's okay. But unsecured debt is it's the worst thing you can do financially. One of the worst things you can absolutely do. Yana, glad to hear that. Absolutely. Was Blind, how you doing? Was Blind said earlier, they told me my Social Security had been canceled. It's astounding the idiocy that comes over some of these calls. Nigerian princes, leave me money. Oh yeah, they're all out there. I'll tell you another thing I do before we bring up our next guest. Sometimes I'll play along. Sometimes the call that I was mentioning earlier was somebody called me and told me that that they'd heard there was a problem with my DirecTV, and I thought, well, isn't that something? And I said, well, let's get this fixed. He says, okay, I'll let you talk to, my supervisor. So he gets me on the supervisor and he says, is your DirecTV working all right? And I said, no, I can't get any channels. It's entirely broken. I want somebody out to service it immediately. And he made some other comment. And I said, where's your dish located? I said, I don't have a dish. I don't even have the service. Can you come out and fix it? And this went on for like 5 minutes because they didn't figure out that I wasn't even a customer. It was actually a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I enjoy doing that a great deal. Now, watching me work on this, as I talk about bringing up my next guest. But yeah, that is the most fun, is to just play with them. Just give them enough rope to hang themselves, or enough that you've actually done the same thing as setting the robocall phone down on your desk and just letting it hang up on its own. You've probably saved a person or two a call that day. We should all be that diligent. And I mean that. I absolutely mean that. Ooh, blue. He's on blue again. I love that.
What do you want then? I was busy.
Dude, you called me. You trying to sell me something?
You called me.
Whatever it is, man, I'm not buying. You know that, right?
You would buy from me because you may have a 45, but bitch, I've got a 46. It's bigger and badder.
I've got a 46.5, dude.
Is it one of them? Oh, please tell me.
It's double barrel.
Oh, it's a Derringer.
Oh, not a 46. Wait
a
46.5.
46.5.
No, it's not. It's not a Derringer.
No, I was gonna say, in all sincerity, please tell me you carry a 1911.
I do. I absolutely do. I love my 1911. It's one of my favorite weapons of all time, and I had to own one. In fact, my first handgun ever was a government model 380, which is a derivative of the 1911. But I just didn't have any money way back then.
You can't show that on camera, can you?
Oh hell yeah, I could.
No.
But it's over there in the safe, and I'd have to unplug. Maybe one of these days.
Oh, you don't understand. Like, I know I'm English, and you know certain things, but that gun changed everything in warfare.
Yes, it did.
It really did. Modern weaponry is still based on the simple semi system that held.
Yep.
It's one of the most reliable. And a 45, I'm sorry, I'm going to sound crazy, but it ain't like, oh, I've just been stung by a bee. You're going to be on that floor with a hole in you the size of a fist. America! I love it.
America.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Right. Now, may I ask, they only hold 7, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I've seen John Wick.
Oh yeah. And they make extended magazines for them though.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can actually get them higher. And you know the double barrel I was just talking about. There is actually go on YouTube because there are several videos on it. There is a 1911 double barrel.
36.5.
No, it's actually 40. It's actually 45. Yeah, but go check that out. That's a bad mamma jamma.
I can imagine that thing. Oh, I know, as I said, an Englishman, but that just brings out the boy in me. I would literally just love to shoot one of them things, you know. May I just interject? I like saying that word and just say, Tony, no wonder why you're fucking black and white. Jesus Christ, you ugly, ugly, ugly motherfudger. I mean, seriously. In future streams, please come on without colour. That's it.
By the way, Tony says hi.
Yeah, I know he did. That's the reason I was responding to him. That was my response, an insult. And I actually wanted to second and say, dude, I am so sorry to him, because I'm going to have to say publicly, I accidentally deleted our quiz we did.
Oh, no.
I meant to remove from search history, and it deleted it because it's on the same bar on your phone. And I literally, so Tony, we've got to do that again. I do apologise. Yeah, I felt horrible after that. Like, so I just wanted to say publicly, I've told him already over a message, but it weren't intentional, dude. I did it with a racing video as well. I've lost it. I can't recover it. But anyway,
that's a shame, dude.
Subject. It's a kick in the wiener.
Yeah, kicking the sausage. What was I going to ask you? Jumping off that. Oh, have you lightened up on those? Because I haven't seen any come across lately.
What streams?
No, your well, kind of, but your question streams.
I don't want to be negative on your stream because I'm usually a man of positivity, but you know, it's just been problems.
Oh, sure. Okay. No. Enough said. And I have another question for you. What do they call solicitors over there across the pond?
Solicitors.
Oh, they do? So not renters.
Briefs. We call them briefs as well.
Briefs. That's interesting. Trying to figure out the tie-in.
So let me figure out. So if you get arrested over there, yeah, just say, for example, someone broke into your house and you shot him in the face with 45. Then a solicitor would be on your side for defence. Is that what a solicitor is in America, like it is over here? So, for example, if I commit a crime or I don't commit a crime, but if I have to go for questioning, a solicitor's the one who will defend me in court.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the legal definition for barrister, lawyer. Yeah, counsel.
So, what? Please forgive me. What does a solicitor do over in America? Like, what's their actual? I mean, for over here, for example, they can do wills. For example, they can claim for injuries in court.
Nope. These are people just trying to sell you. They're coming to you, trying to sell you stuff, whether it's on the up and up or the shady ones that we've already talked about. Those, like door-to-door salesmen, or those stupid ass phone calls we've been talking about. They're just trying to sell you something.
You don't have mailboxes, do you, in America, as in your door? You have them like in your yard, didn't you, on a post?
Yeah, big giant ones in the yard.
Yep. Right. Well, in the UK, we don't have them. We have letterboxes.
Yep.
Which are in our door. So when they knock and you just whisper through it, hello, and see if they'll crouch down and just start a conversation through the letterbox at like 3 foot in the air. And sometimes they will really try to engage. And I'm going to have to say, and I don't know if you have them over there, but the worst ones for this in the UK, Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, yeah. They're here too. Yeah.
I mean, I have no problem with their religion, but I don't need a group of 30 people turning up on my doorstep trying to convert me.
Yeah, yeah. For me, that's true of everybody that wants to come to my door. You know, I
Yeah,
just
unfortunately, if I open carried a 45 in this country, it would end very shortly.
yes.
Oh dear! Like literally, we have armed police around here. If you get caught with anything that looks like a gun, they'll come out and they'll draw on you. And like I mean, off subject, gun rates are up in UK, as you know, and stabbings and all of that.
Yeah.
So are arrests with toy guns. People are actually trying to use freaking toy guns now. It's crazy.
Wow.
So maybe I'll open carry a plastic 1911 with some just to look cool.
Well, doesn't your plastic guns, don't they have to have the orange cap on the muzzle?
The new ones do. The old ones don't.
Oh, there you go.
And it's this is the worrying thing about some of the old ones. The old CO2 pistols, what used to take the bullets that used to fire. You can still buy them if they're pre-banned. You can convert them with a drill, and so the threat is getting more and more real over here. So yeah, let's not go into the gun crimes again anyway. Because now I'm just excited over 1911s, and I'm just standing there thinking like I'm John Wick. And I've got 7 bullets, and I've got to get into the Continental. And I love that film. I absolutely love that film. Keanu Reeves, if you're watching, I love you. Thanks.
Yes, Keanu, if you're watching, you're invited on the show at any time.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being in the Matrix 4 when it comes out, if you don't mind, mate.
I'm guessing he's not watching.
You never know. He might be sitting on the other end of the screen going, "Next Trinity," and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'd be Trinity, sure, Keanu." Ooh, I've got the boobs for it.
Excellent. Oh wait, that's a little too far back.
No, that's happening as well. They're doing a new Bill and Ted.
You're kidding me.
No, they're doing a new Bill and Ted. They're doing a new Matrix.
Oh man, what are they, parents now? In Bill and Ted?
I don't know. I don't know how they're going to play it, but yeah, they confirmed it about 6 months ago. They did a little live video together confirming it.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Absolutely fantastic.
Everything's a reboot nowadays.
John Wick's brought him back up into superstardom, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but I don't think he ever fell off the A list. You know, because he's beyond the Matrix. He's done some pretty good films between then and now as well. Some shit, but some good.
I didn't think many of them were that good that he did, to be honest. I enjoyed Speed, but that was 96.
Yeah, that was actually before the Matrix series, wasn't it? But yeah, what was one where he was hunting demons to get his soul back?
Star Wars.
No, no, Constantine. That was it. I think that was post Matrix. And the one with
I wasn't a fan of that one.
Oh, he wasn't? I thought it was a pretty good show, actually. What was the other one? Oh shit. Where he was with Al Pacino, and they're lawyers. Well,
Star Wars?
Solicitors. Yeah, Star Wars. Yeah.
That's the answer. Everything I don't know, just Star Wars. I'll be right on one of them, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, how about we get back to the subject? How do you deal with solicitors? Do you have many people coming up to your door besides the one you get down and talk to through the mailbox?
Well, usually I preheat the oven to about gas mark 6 for about 10 minutes. And then I baste my sausages with a glaze of butter, wrap them in bacon, chuck them in small slices on top so it allows the heat to penetrate. Wait for 20 minutes, flip them over for 5 minutes, and voila. Pigs in blankets. That's what we call them.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what we call pigs in blankets here in a minute.
Oh, okay. And as for your next question,
well, thanks for clearing up the solicitor question.
Yeah, right. Solicitor question. I'll be honest with you. I have done the letterbox thing a few times where I crouch down and go hello, because it's weird, and they sometimes actually crouch down as well, and you say things like, "Sorry, I'm really short," or "Sorry, I can't use my legs," or it's just something really weird to you low down. I know it's nasty, but it's just for the reactions that you get from them,
Well,
and it's
got to be comedy gold.
I suppose it's to waste their time, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're wasting your time. Sometimes I'll open the door to them, and if it's a Jehovah's Witness, for example, sometimes I'll just counter quote. They'll quote religion, and I'll counter quote religion back at them. Because I do know, I'm a Christian, and I may not practice anymore, but I do know the book quite well. So I do like to toss things back and forth when they come out with all of the. But as for solicitors themselves, we don't really get. It's mainly salesmen. We don't get people coming on our doorstep trying to, whatever you've called it. If you say like,
trying to defend you.
I don't even answer the door when it's like, because with respect to Jehovah's Witnesses, if they're Jehovah's Witnesses because they're dressed like they're going to the finest meal.
Oh yeah.
Women come out with their fine gear on, and the men come out dressed like, in their suits. And like, you're either right. I've either got the mafia, the Yakuza outside, or Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm hoping it's not the first two. So, it's usually 99% of the time. Last time a mafia I did open the door to, I was like, ooh. But yeah, bad joke, sorry. I don't know any mafia, by the way, I'm just saying. But yeah, I open the door to them all letterbox. But if it's a salesman, I won't even bother because they do not take no as an answer over here. And you can't, it's not like in America where you can literally just draw a gun and go, get the fuck off my property. Over here, you've got to kind of have tea with them first, and then
offer tea.
Yeah. You've got to like, would you like to sit down and discuss why I do not want you on my property, sir and madam? And they're like, why, yes. And you have to wait for the kettle to boil, and you're sitting there on your little table outside under your little umbrella, and it's just ridiculous. Then it starts raining, as it always does. But
too damn polite.
Oh, no, because over here, I love to just go, just fuck off. But at the same time, I know this sounds crazy. I don't like telling people of God if they are strongly devout religious people and not causing any harm as such. Even though they are like pains in the asses, I don't want to be horrific to them ones.
Yeah.
So that's the way I try to go through the letterbox or try to counter. But salespeople, they just do not take no for an answer. We get a lot of ones like, for example, they'll turn up on your door and they'll come with like sponges and like household goods you need. Yeah, like I had one dude the other day. Well, not the other day, about 2 months ago. He just had a case full of car cleaning products.
Oh, that's a lot better than sponges.
Yeah, but they were sponges in there, for example, and it's just like as if he'd went to Walmart, got them, bought them, come up to mine, and just thought, I'm going to con this prick. I'm just going to double the price of everything. So you sound like, I've got these at a very good price, So I'm like, how much is that chamois leather? And he's like, £10. And I'm thinking, £10 for chamois leather. I could buy a leather coat for £10, mate. It's just it's really good price. It's just, nah.
Would you like some tea?
Can't do the civil way. You can't toss it over them while it's hot either. You have to wait to cool down. And then you have to buy them a new T-shirt after.
Brutal. Oh, I'm glad I can just yell at them and start firing in the air. No, that doesn't happen.
I'd love to miss in your country. I'd love to live in your country. And yes, you should fire in the air.
No, you shouldn't fire in the air because what goes up must come down, and a lot of times that can hurt people.
45 wouldn't. Just leave a little dent in their head, wouldn't it? It'd be funny, wouldn't it? Imagine firing it straight up in the air and then just grabbing him and holding him. And he's like, why are you holding me for? And then 2 minutes later, that'd be brilliant. Nice little party trick.
Even better if you had a target on the ground.
Yeah. Stand on X, please.
Yeah, stand right there, please. Don't move.
Is this an audition? No, just wait. Yeah.
Wait for it.
I know that there is a dangerous angle, they say. I think it's like 50 degrees or something. It'll come down at a deadly trajectory. Trajectory,
yeah. Still, it will reach maximum velocity on both. As soon as it arcs, and it's not going to go any further. Straight down, I think it's going to do its worst damage. Coming out of the barrel or straight down. And then it would all depend on how it hit you. What's that?
It's not. I wouldn't think it'd be great. No.
No, it's not.
You're gonna have all them Floridans shooting at Hurricane Dorian in a couple of days as well, aren't you?
Oh man, yeah. My son is
Landing on the
actually.
coast.
Yeah, my son actually had a weekend plan down there. I think that's going to go away.
Yeah, I'm praying my auntie will bugger off, but she won't. She's
Yeah.
just staying put. She's shuttering up, and I'm like,
Mm.
this is supposed to be a bad one.
Yeah. They've upped it to a 4 now, I believe.
She's in Land O'Lakes, which is in Silver Springs, bang in the middle. And even though it's not far, it's far from the coast, like 100 miles, it's still Florida's a sand spit of land.
Oh yeah.
If it's a Cat 4, it's just she won't move. She's just staying put.
Got it.
And
I got
kind of petrified for her, to be honest. But I'm English, we don't get them, so I can't tell you anything about them.
right.
Again, all we have over here is tea.
Tea and rain, right?
Tea, rain, bad teeth, incest.
Letterboxes.
Letterboxes.
You guys have it all, man. I'm so jelly.
All the forbidden fruits. and we have Kinder eggs, which you don't have. Haha.
Well, I don't even know what the hell that is. Kinder egg?
Yeah.
All right.
This is a true story. It's a chocolate egg with a toy in. A small toy.
We've talked about this before.
Your government banned them because they're a hazard to kids. Now, I'm just gonna put out there 38 special and the Kinder egg, right? The kid's got to put the thing in the kid's mouth, same as the gun. Trigger's got to be pulled. Neither of them are danger if you're a good parent. I don't even know why I've just brought this up, but yes, I'm just kind of gloating, really. You know, heart we have, and that confuses me why you banned them.
Oh, God only knows, man.
And incest, because that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right. I think you just wrote my title for this one, man.
Yeah, incest. That's pretty. It's just like that's the English joke, isn't it? Back in the olden days, you know.
Was it?
Well, yeah, in the West Country in England, it still is.
Oh.
I
thought you were talking about America South, because that has been kind of a stereotypical joke. It's been running for years.
I've heard things about the South with banjos and mothers being sisters, but I also at the same time would love to live there, so I can't really judge. I've told you before, Texas on a mountain, ranch, whatever you call it.
But that's after your Route 66 tirade in your Charger.
Yes, or Challenger.
Or Challenger.
Maybe I'll tow one.
Oh, there you go. That would be a sight. One breaks down, you got a spare.
Yes, but I want it manual with the 4 gears. I want 4 gears. That rev band, and I want those Bridgestone tires swelling up, and I want them smoking, and I want to smell burnt clutch as I'm going. And there's a police car behind me with its flashing lights. Get out the vehicle! And he's shooting at me, but I'm going faster than the freaking bullets he's firing.
You're gonna need a faster car.
I won't need a faster car. I just pray he's got 22 subsonics. I'll be good. I'll be able to just catch him.
Yeah. In your teeth. Because why not make it a carnival act?
He wouldn't see me anyway in my blaze of fire. You know, there's going to be fire coming out a mile behind me from this. It's just best way to explain it, I suppose, is like hell. What Ghost Rider?
Yeah, there you go.
You know, without not being a skeleton and on fire.
Well, I hope your tires are smoking and not your clutch. Because you ain't running anyone if you lose that boy.
You'll be all right. Just ride it. Just gently pedal it.
Yeah, that's good for the mechanics, folks. If you got a clutch, don't do that.
or I could just slow the pursuit down, keep it in the lower bands where it's not slipping. Just put it in fourth, keep it at 50 where it's not where it's not labouring, and just bop, 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 bop.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Now all you gotta do is learn how to avoid the pit maneuver, and you'll be okay.
What's a pit maneuver?
That's when they spin you out.
The Californian stop, they call that as well, don't they?
Yep.
They won't catch me. They come near me, they'll be engulfed from my flames. My Bridgestone tyre smoke will just be like dazzling them. They'll be literally paralysed in a state of awe and wonder. Like, how the hell has this Englishman come over to this country and just shown us up? And I'll be like, it's because you're. No, I'm not even going to say that. That's insulting. I love you, America.
Oh, we can take it. Enough,
No.
enough bad shit said about us already.
Well, pursuit sheriffs in America who are morbidly obese. Just saying, you're slowing your car down.
Yep.
Slowing your car down.
Yep.
A lot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, no point having a revolver when you have to lift up folds to get to it, sir. Just saying.
And
Just
on
saying.
that note,
You're going to shoot yourself in the foot, sir.
oh, and that's happened too. Sadly enough, that is. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I saw this specialist dude in a school, in an American video, and he was showing the kids. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah.
And he holsters it, and I think he's left-handed. Boom, straight in his foot, and he asks the kids if they're okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm like, dude, you've just shot yourself in the foot.
Oh yeah, that thing went viral quickly.
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh. Sorry, it's just when he asked where the kids are okay, I'm like, that's the ultimate try to save me line, isn't it? He's like thinking, damn, I've just shot myself in the foot. I need to look professional here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shouldn't be using a gun. Need to go back to school.
Oh yeah. But accidents do happen. It's a fact of life.
As I said, I'm not mocking your country, and I love that. I nearly said shit, and I didn't want to say it, so I did then anyway. And I love them sheriffs with their big hats, and I'd wear one of them cowboy hats if I ever came to. In fact, I'd have a Blues Brothers car.
Oh yeah.
That's for a different story for a different day, because I'm just going to start dreaming now. And at least if I lived in America, I could be on my rocking chair. I could have my shotgun. Any of them solicitors, get off my property, and then I'd pump that 500 again, because that's what I'd have. It's cheap and they're effective, and I'd have blooming 3-inch magnums in that thing, and the floor would explode before the solicitor, and the floor would explode so much it'd actually fall 3 foot in, and you'd just be standing there quivering, and he'd never come back again.
That was quite the visual, my friend.
It's my dream.
And we all must.
As I get older, I'm just like, I need to get on that horse. I need to become Rambo.
Well, you need to get over here so we can.
Rambo. Rambo's coming out. Sorry.
You need to get over here so we can share a beer or two, man.
No, I'd rather not. I think you're a bit of a dick.
All right.
I'll come.
Fair enough.
Come on here. Sorry.
Fair enough. Well, thanks for playing. Oh, look at the time.
Sorry. That was. I should have saved that for my quiz, because that's what I kept saying to Tony when he did my quiz. It was just, you're a bit of a dick. It's my counter reaction. I didn't mean it.
I saw a lot of that. Yeah.
If I come over to the state of Yanksville, I would love to, my friend. I would absolutely love to.
That would be fun.
If they give me a visa finally, the bastards.
Well, keep trying, man.
Well, we've shouted out Keanu Reeves. You might as well try it. Donald Trump, re-election 2020, relies on me getting in. Just saying.
Just saying. Don't screw this up, Donald.
It's going to be a huge visa, the biggest visa we've ever done. It will.
Oh man. Well, thanks for sharing, man. We're at the top of the hour, so.
Thanks for letting me melt your brain. Thanks for letting me talk rubbish.
No problem. Every once in a while, my brain needs melting, and you are the man for the job.
I'll just hover about for another few minutes until it feels really awkward, until you force me off. Have you got things to do? Have you got things to eat?
Me? Yeah. I actually got editing to do, man. I can't get enough editing to do. I'm so far behind on guest cuts.
Forget your editing. I'm more important, isn't it?
What's that? No.
I am more important.
You are more important than my edit. Yes, absolutely. But so is my health. And this.
Are you saying I'm detrimental to your health, sir? No, would you like tea over this?
No. I'm just saying that. You know what I always say. I try to limit these to an hour so I don't get burnt out. And you don't want me to burn out, even though you think I'm a dick. You don't want me to burn out, right?
A burnt out dick.
A burnt out dick.
Well, it's been over an hour, so you've already defeated the purpose. Might as well just keep going, my friend, till what's the time there now?
It is midnight. No, it's 1 a.m. Wait, it's 2 a.m. already. Shit, it might be even 3. Yeah, I'm in a
time zone that's 2 hours behind me. Where the frick are you?
I'm in a roving time zone.
Ain't you East Coast?
Yes, it's 11 p.m.
Right, it's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim will be live till 2 a.m. EST. Well, I've kept you here for 2 minutes. Mission achieved. I'm going. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for being on, bud.
I love you, dude. You know I didn't mean that, by the way.
Oh, I know. We'll see you later, bud.
But if Tony's listening, he is an actual dick.
Oh, God. I left that hard an entire episode for a long time. You guys are fantastic. Oh, okay. Well, you all know what happens now. I got one more thing to say about that. The one thing that pisses me off about solicitors is that they're calling me for something. I'm always of the mindset, so look, asshole, if I want it, I'll call you. And with that, I'm going to end the show. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks to the guests. Thanks to all you folks in the chat. And if I missed anything, I am terribly, terribly sorry. I saw Miscast Entertainment Show came in. Beautiful Disaster. I believe I already said hello to. Oh, if I missed anyone, I hope not. Listen, guys, wonderful having you. I thought this was a hell of a nice show. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, if you can, for the daily recap. That is at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll go over all of the shows and give you a chance to talk about anything on those shows that you'd like to, or anything else. But for now, it's gonna be a done deal. For you, those of you watching this after it's processed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It don't cost nothing. And there might even be free candy. And yes, Brad, it is a video calling shirt made by yours truly. Listen, folks, make sure that you treat others the way you would want to be treated. If we all did that, this world would be a fantastic place. Thanks so much for being here. We'll see you live.